That is funny because this is gonna like maybe stay for the next 100 years. People are gonna be listening. Can you believe it that Ben Lowry and Mark Anastasia were talking about picking up babes back in 2007? Anyway, so yeah, the point being, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be 100% complete. As long as you put in everything you know and that you're adding a lot of value, just create your product and launch it.
I have a phrase that I say to myself. It's, this product that I'm creating will never be perfect, but I can make it outstanding.
Oh, I like that. You've told me that. You shared that with me before, I remember.
Yeah.
Say that again, once more.
What I'm doing will never be perfect, but it will be outstanding.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I guess our message to people is just go out and just,
just do it.
Create the product. Do it. Don't be concerned about, what will people think, or is it going to be perfect? Just do it.
And something you taught me as well, Mark, which was a third of the people will absolutely love you, a third of the people won't care either way, a third of the people will hate you. You're never going to please evereveryon.
Exactly. If you're pleasing everyone, you're being too middle of the road, and you won't please anyone. So.
Yeah.
And that's really funny. At one of my seminars, I don't know what I was thinking. I said I wanted to express that that sentiment. I said 30% of the people will love you, 30% of the people will hate you, and 30% of the people won't care either way. And I thought I'd made my... And somebody said, there must have been, I don't know, German or something. They went, yes, and what about the other 10%? And I just realized I'd forgotten about it. I meant 33%.
Oh, right, yeah.
Third of the people, not 30%. Anyway, moving swiftly along from that non-funny joke. So we talked about... we're still talking about creating products, step 2. And we're talking about videos, because it's very important, not just from the video, it's not just from the product creation point of view, but also from step 4, traffic generation with YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about how you create your videos. We've talked a little bit about the equipment.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you can go, get more complicated, buy a very expensive camera, tripod, have somebody film you. You can do seminars and have 2-3 cameras film you and edit all of that together. But let's just start with the basics here of creating a video product. So you've got your JVC, what is it again, 700x digital zoom.
Yeah.
So it's digital, it's zoom, all that. You just stick it on a pile of books, pointing at you.
Yeah.
And you're there with a backdrop, lighting, good, and you start talking. Press record, talking, and you have a firewire, cable, connecting it to your laptop.
Yeah.
Now what happens?
Okay.
What tools do you use now?
So what we need to talk about is the software that we use, because what happens? You're going to play your video footage into your laptop, and your laptop's going to record it onto the hard disk. Okay. Now, there's a lot of different software you can use. I use an Apple Mac, and so we've got software such as iMovie, or I think on Windows it's called. Is it called Media Editor or something like that?
I think it's called Movie Media, something
Maker
like that.
Something?
Movie Maker. There we go. Windows Movie Maker, and I think it's free software that comes now with every Windows installation. Pretty much every laptop and web and computer should have that now. So Windows Movie Maker, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Which one is it What computer again do you use? Apple?
I've got an Apple Macintosh laptop, and so on Apple it's called iMovie.
You know what they say in internet marketing, you've got to have a Windows-based thing, and if you've got an Apple, if you've got a Mac computer,
this is where we part company.
This is the end of the interview. Well, anyway, what they say is, if you've got a Mac, get yourself a real computer.
No comment. Let's not even go there.
Okay. So you've got a Mac. So what is the software you said?
Okay, so it comes free with the Mac. It's called iMovie, and it's very simple. It's like the MP3 software. It's just a case of pressing record.
Right.
And what you need to do.
How do you import all this raw data, this digital data from the camera into your laptop?
Okay, so you've filmed yourself. You're then going to rewind your camera back to the start of the tape.
Right.
You're going to plug your FireWire cable into your computer.
Okay.
Right. And then what happens when you start playing the camera back? It's going to come up on the screen.
Okay.
And from there, you can click record, and the computer will capture all of that footage.
So, do you open iMovies first or Movie Maker first, and then press record? How does it work? Or does it happen automatically?
Yeah, it actually does it automatically.
So you put the FireWire in, and like an option will pop up on your computer screen, your laptop screen, saying, "Do you want to record this?"
Yeah, because it's digital, the computer, because it's intelligent, the computer knows that it's connected to the camera, and when you press record, it'll start the camera playing.
Right.
So it's like idiot proof. Yeah.
So okay, so now it's recording.
Yeah.
Into iMovies or into Windows Media Maker or Video Maker, Film Maker, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Actually, we should know what it's called. I'm gonna whilst you respond to the next question, I'm gonna look at this on my own laptop, because you see I've got a real computer here.
Battle of the laptops here.
I think it's Windows Movie Maker, and so that comes up. So then what happens? Describe to me the process. What happens in iMovies, for example?
Okay, so you're gonna let your tape play back, and it's going to record it. It's actually called streaming.
Right.
It's going to record it in real time. So if you've got an hour's worth of footage of you talking, it's going to take an hour for it to play back and for the computer to record it all.
So you're just waiting.
Yeah,
you're just letting
wait,
that
and you
happen.
can watch it while it's going. And then when it's finished, you just click stop. And then at that point, if you're smart, you'll click save as well, because you don't want to lose it.
Got it. So you're going to save it somewhere on your computer.
Yeah.
An hour of video, I assume that is pretty heavy file.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Give me an idea of how many gigabytes of data that.
Gigabytes.
Gigabytes?
Who cares?
Hey, it's a Greek word. I can say it however I
is
like.
it?
Okay,
right,
so.
Okay.
Mr. Mac. So gigabytes.
Yeah, videos are quite large files. So it's usually okay, because most modern computers got big hard disks. It would be typical for a video to be maybe 1 gigabyte, 5 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes, something like that.
Anywhere from 1 to 10.
Yeah, they can be quite large.
Can you, as you're saving it or as you're recording it, as it's streaming onto your laptop, can you do something like say how many frames per second you want it to be at, so it kind of reduces?
Yeah, that's the next step. In fact, that's the final step.
Okay.
Because what I'll do before then is add the words on, like the titles and things like that.
All right, and you can do this within iMovies.
You can, and it's different. It's different with each different piece of software. So.
Okay, I think it's pretty much the same, because I've got here Windows Movie Maker. So that's what it's called.
Okay.
Let's get this right.
Yeah.
It's Windows Movie Maker,
Yeah.
free software with Windows, and there's the Apple Mac iMovies for all you little weird geeks out there, techno geeks.
Don't worry,
I'm not making any friends here. But it is pretty much the same process. So you're saying that you can add titles, and So like you would do in Microsoft PowerPoint kind of thing.
Exactly.
That's Microsoft PowerPoint.
So in Apple Movie Maker, so actually this is important with the titles. This is really important for the marketing, because the title, the words that are going to be on the screen at the start, are going to say something like, to get more free training, visit www.yourwebsite, right?
Now, give us some examples. What people can go on YouTube right now and see examples of your work.
Yeah.
So, what can they find on? I tell you, is there a website where they can click on your different YouTube videos?
Yeah. If you go to YouTube and type V for Victor, guitar lessons.
Yes.
But do it all as one word. So it's just
V guitar lesson.